Hey, really quick guys, we are offering 15% off spike lugs, shine, apparel, spacers. Ends today. This is your last chance to do that. Enjoy the video. Junior, what are you doing?
So it's 50 degrees out, the first nice day of spring, and I'm doing some photoshopping, and I think it's time to start building the Bronco. I've had this thing since like fall of last year. I kind of impulse bought it. I'm looking to do something a little bit different. That's why I picked up a Bronco versus like a pickup truck, because like you see so many pickup trucks on the road, and a Bronco is a little bit different. Something I can kind of make my own and stand out a little more in the truck scene. It just kind of seems to have a lot of the same stuff. And obviously I got arkon on board, got some wheels picked out there that are on order. Got superlift that I'm going with a lift kit for, and then obviously some 35-inch tires as well. Looking at doing some powder coating, got a couple other tricks up my sleeve as far as suspension goes, stuff like that. But yeah, I think it's time to start building this bad boy.
So where is this Bronco?
It's at my house, sitting in a puddle.
Well, let's go see it.
Like right now?
Like right now.
It, okay. You know, it's funny because 2 out of my 3 vehicles are Fords, but I wouldn't even like call myself a Ford guy. So like my first truck was a Ford. I had an old 97 F-150, but then I had a Chevy and I like, woo! I feel like I like Chevys more than I like Fords, but like when I bought the Bronco, I wasn't buying it because I wanted a Ford Bronco. I knew I just wanted like an SUV. I was looking at either like a K5 Blazer or a Bronco. I just knew I wanted like an old SUV. And looking through Craigslist one day, I found it in Milwaukee, which is about an hour and a half south from where I live. For a good price, good condition, looked great. Actually, the whole interior's been redone. So like when I saw that, it was kind of an impulse buy, but I'd been looking-ish for the last like 6 months before that. So it just kind of like turned out to be perfect timing, and I had to go scoop it up. And then it's just been sitting since fall. So like all fall, all winter, it's just been sitting. I have put on 300 miles since I bought it, and 150 of those miles were driving it back home. So I haven't driven it very much, but I'm totally ready to start modifying it, start driving it, and get this thing on the road looking good. Crikey, there's the Bronco in the lake. We're gonna go take a closer look. There we go. Look at those seat covers. Yeah, there's the center console. It's a huge like Tupperware bucket that I'm looking to get replaced too. They make custom ones that I'm looking at. So as you can see, it's sitting in about like 8 inches of water right now. The snowbanks over here were about 3 times that height about like 2 days ago. And then Wisconsin decided to be 50 degrees and get super nice out, which I'm not complaining, but now there's water everywhere. So it's currently sitting in a mini lake, but there it is. 94 Bronco, 103,000 miles, picked it up from Milwaukee, completely redone interior by the previous owner, new carpet, new seats, all that fun stuff. Pretty good condition. Paint's probably like a 7 out of 10. It could use some body work. Maybe we'll get that down the road, but first is lift kit, wheels, and tires. All right, fun and games in the water's over. We're gonna head back to the shop. I wanna show you the lift kit I'm going with. It's got some extra parts and pieces because my truck's like twin I-beam, so it's like in between a straight axle and like an IFS, so it's like its own weird shit. So I got some like radius arms, some other cool stuff that's going on there, and then I've also picked up powder coat colors, and those should be here like tomorrow, but I can show you what I'm going with, and then tomorrow I'll have a final decision on what color, because Prismatic Powders sends you the samples that are like an aluminum piece that's exactly what the powder coat color is. So once I see those in person, I'll know exactly what color I want to go with for the suspension. But let's go back to the shop and check out the lift kit I ordered and show you the parts to it. So with the super lift kit, it's actually pretty simple because it's as close to a straight axle kit as you can get essentially, but with how my truck suspension is in the Bronco. But there's really just like springs in the front, blocks in the back, and shocks. My Bronco's a little bit weird. It's got 2 shocks on each side in the front instead of 1, so it needs 6 total shocks. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. I'm gonna get these springs powder coated. I actually really like the design of the superlift radius arms and how they look and everything like that. They're kind of more stylized, so I'm gonna get those powder coated to match the same color as the springs. And then I'm also gonna get the shock bodies wrapped to match that color as well. And I'm looking at like a blue chrome. So Prismatic Powders, you can order samples like this. So basically just a strip of aluminum that they have powder coated whatever color you want. So I ordered 5 of them. They're free with like, you just pay shipping. And then you basically bring that color to your powder coat guy, say, hey, this is the color I want, you're good to go. they're all like a blue chrome, and then I went with one that's a Hawaiian blue, so it's a little bit more teal just to get something a little different. But I'm looking at like a blue chrome suspension, all blacked out truck, and big chrome wheels. So super stoked. The lift kit should be in next week, so we'll check that out, do a whole unboxing once that's in. Powder coat colors should be here tomorrow, make a final choice, and then we'll get, once the lift kit comes in, get those parts sent out to powder coat, get those done. So super stoked.